How is everyone today? My name is Dale Franklin. If you haven't met me before, I'm a 50K affiliate with My Daily Choice, and we do this call every single Monday. This is a call that we put together. We call it Monday with Dale. One of my affiliates started calling it that a couple years ago, and it stuck. And we've been doing this now for, well, believe it or not, I think our library shows we've been doing this for over 4 years. And we have in the library over, I think, 230 different videos that were created by this call or things that we do that are related to this call. So, why do I do this call? There's a couple of reasons. Number one, I want you to have a place you can call home, a place that you can go for support, a place you can bring people to be trained and set up with the support. This network marketing is a wonderful business, but it can be an emotional roller coaster. One day you're on a high, the next day you're on a low. You talk to 20 people one day and nobody enrolls or buys. You talk to 5 the next day and all 5 of them buy, or all 5 of them become affiliates. So it's an emotional roller coaster. And so to handle that, you need to have a support group. And what I want you to do on this is always have a place where you can come. You can see the people are on here. You can reach out to people and friend them. Most everybody on here, you'll find them in one of our support groups, which I'll go over in just a minute. But again, we want you to have a place to call home. And, I also want this to be a place where you can keep up to date on what's going on. What I do each week when we do this call, the first 15 minutes or so is about connecting new people so they know what to do, where to go, how to connect. Then I either will show a training video, I will do some training or Q&A, or today we're going to have my wonderful friend Chris Bailey is going to be doing some training for us, and you can listen to people and get it from the horse's mouth by me inviting a lot of the guests that I invite. You're listening to people who've already made it in the business, who've already succeeded, and they give you their different ways of doing it. There's more than one way to build this business, but the bottom line is we learn to keep it simple. Okay, so what we're promoting in this call is 3 things that we think work. Okay, number one, every Thursday, Chris Bailey and I do an opportunity presentation for Few Factor X. Get your people on that call. Let us do the work for you. Let us do the presentation, and then all you have to do is follow up. So that's every Thursday at the same time as this call is, wherever you are. Then once they've decided to join, you get them onto the onboarding call by our CEO, Josh Swagel, which is about 30 minutes. And it's going to make them feel at home. It's going to tell them how to make sure they get set up so they can get paid. It's going to go over their free website. It's going to let them see that there's more to this than just people just hoping that they will succeed, which will make them succeed. Okay. The great thing about network marketing is the more people you help succeed, the better off you are. Okay. This is about people helping people so that you can reach the success yourself. And then from that, okay, we do the opportunity presentation. You get them onboarded. And then every Monday is this call. And this is where we take the time to kind of give people some information on how to be supported as they're building their business. So without saying any more about that, I'm going to share my screen for a second here. And I'm going to share. This is a website that was created for me. That, yes, it's a website for me to promote my own business. But at the same time, we have created this as a place to go where you can get all the information you need to build. I don't recommend that you send people to this call that you haven't already enrolled. And because I don't want there to be any chance that they accidentally join with me rather than yourselves. Okay. If that ever happened, you let me know, we would fix it. But the bottom line is I don't want to ever look like I'm trying to steal people from anybody. I'm not doing that. So, but you can bring your people here after they've enrolled, or you can go in here and copy anything you want to copy and paste it onto your own website, your own
Eu utilizo ora bem.
Oh, please. Okay, good. You can copy and paste it into your WhatsApp groups, your Telegram groups, your Facebook groups, whatever you want to do to help you build. So let's see here. I'm just going to go over this real quick. If you want to know more about me, there's Who is Dale. If you want to know more about what's going on right now, you can come down through here on the information we post in the opportunity blog. We have our products over here. You can click on a product. Let's, for instance, Fuel Factor X is going to come up here. And you don't need to be an expert at this business. Just get out there and tell people that you're part of something, that you're excited about it. And if they ask you a question you don't know the answer to, you can come here and show them the information. Okay. So I believe it's more important to be excited and get out there and start building as soon as possible. And you'll become an expert over time. But in the meantime, just know where to find the information. And we have short peeking videos that you can use. We have a complete FX presentation. Oops, somebody get that one. We have, you come down here a little further, you have frequently asked questions. Let me get in the right spot here. Frequently asked questions right here that will help you. We have all kinds of testimonials, video testimonials talking about the product. We have all kinds of technical data for those people who want to see everything in writing. We have our commercial white papers. It gives you a lot of information about Fuel Factor X. We have our diesel fuel specification tests. We have our material safety and data sheets with all kinds of information. We have all kinds of carbon mass balance tests, which basically test the exhaust coming out of your vehicle, can prove whether or not we're helping with efficiency on fuel. It can prove whether or not we're reducing emissions and helping the environment. These are very expensive tests that cost $25,000, $30,000 a pop to do, and we've done many of them. So here's all that. Then we come up here, back up to the top. Come on. And we're going to go to connections. Here's where I think I can really help you. Okay. You can come down here and you can join my email list. You can join my chat group on Telegram. And through Telegram, you can connect with the Dale Franklin Network Telegram channel, My Daily Choices corporate latest news channel, the Fun Chat group, which is a huge group of people in that we're connected with. You can also come down here to WhatsApp. You can join my Dale's information funnel. You can join the MDC Africa 2.0 funnel. You can, again, all kinds of places you can go to get the information and stay up to date on what's going on. Same thing with Facebook. You can join me on Facebook and join the different Facebook groups we have. Here's one right here, Team We. That's Chris Bailey's team. Okay. Chris is going to be talking today to you. So this is a chance for you to get on his team, hear all his leaders talking, chatting, asking questions, and you can become part of that group. Same thing with the Win Network, which is Chris Robinson's team. All kinds of places you can go and connect with people that are already doing this business. Some are just starting out. Some have been in it for a while. Some are very successful. And you can ask questions. You can feel like you're part of something bigger than yourself. Then I'm going to come back to YouTube's. Here is the Zoom meetings schedule for each week. Every Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is like 6 p.m. Kenyan time. We have the Fun Power Push, which is 30 minutes of specific activities to help you succeed faster, okay? Broken down into little 5-minute segments, friending people on Facebook, following up with people, the different things you can do to start building your business. Then most Mondays, we have our CEO, Josh Schwagel, does an update on what's going on in the company. And then we have my call here, Monday with Dale, every Monday. And then it goes on from there. Wednesdays, we have another Fun Power Push. Thursdays, we have Chris and my presentation for FFX. I can't emphasize enough, guys, on this one. All you have to do is become a master inviter, bring people to that call, let us do the work. We'll help you close them. You just sign them up. And then basically you just do the same thing over and over again. You You invite people to the call on Thursday, you onboard them through their website, you bring them to this call every Monday, and we just keep doing this over and over and over again until you have succeeded and helped a lot of other people succeed too. Then Friday's another fun power push, and then one Saturday a month we have a Super Saturday that brings in, it's about 90 minutes long. It brings in a lot of our top leaders to give you 10, 15 minutes each of their time to tell you about things that they're doing that are working well for them. Now I want to go back up here to, slow down, to YouTube. And here, if nothing else, this is what I think is the most important of everything that I've done, is number one, there, if you go to the videos by themselves, you're going to see there's hundreds of videos in here that help you. Okay, a little overwhelming. Let's see, we just got a couple more people that need to come on here. Okay, a little bit overwhelming. You can go to playlists, and on playlists we have broken down by categories. We have the CashX training, we have the starter set, which I'll go over in just a minute. We have training, we have Spanish subtitles, opportunity presentations, comp plan training, French subtitles, Ukrainian subtitles, Swahili subtitles. Everything you know we've had people request is here. Now let's go to this starter set. If not, you have nothing else, this is going to help you. If you suddenly lost contact with everybody that got in this business and you were trying to build this on your own, these 8 videos would bring you all the way to success, okay? You have Chris Bailey doing an opportunity presentation that encompasses all our products. Then you have basically the FFX fuel presentation that we do every Thursday. This is one of those, okay? We have let's see, also we have the High Life training video by Jefferson Santos. We'll talk about our High Life travel business. And then we have an intro to CashX, which will talk about our CashX business, which is another business that we have that trains people on Forex trading and cryptocurrency. So again, you pick and choose what you want to build on. Then you have the onboarding and back office training that I told you about that Josh is going to offer. I got more people trying to get on here. I want to make sure everybody gets on. Let's see. Okay, admit. There we go.
Hey, Dale, I got that.
Got it? Okay,
yep.
Thank you. So this onboarding and back office training, that's when I talked to you about the onboarding call that is the follow-up after people enroll. If you don't want to, if they don't want to go to their back office and learn from it, you can take it right here. You can copy it, you can paste it, you can send it to them. Then we have the relationship mapping training. I think it's one of the most important things we have. This is about 33 minutes long and talks to you about how to build your business using Facebook. And then you have 2 compensation plan trainings, both by Chris Bailey. One is the basics, which is a lot of what we're going to be talking about today. And the next one is more advanced training to make sure that not only do you make as much money as possible, but that your team makes as much money as possible. And by helping your team make as much as possible, you make more through your leadership check matching. So it's a win-win for everybody. So I'm going to skip out of this now. But again, I want you to know this is easy to get to. You just go to dalefranklin.net and then just scroll through and learn everything that's here. So let me get out of this. All right. So that gives you an idea of what we have to offer. You know, many times when people join a company like ours, if they join today, they're excited, they wake up tomorrow morning, they get a little bit of negativity from a friend who says, oh, you know, you don't want to get into a business like that, you know, and they're doubting themselves, you know, and the ideal situation is to you to show them as soon as possible the value of our company through the onboarding and through the connecting them with dalefranklin.net, so they can see the value, see the support, and know that they're in a business that is going to be with them and help them throughout their career. Okay, so having said all that, now I'll get you to the good stuff today. I'm going to introduce you to my good friend Chris Bailey, who is going to talk to us about comp plan today. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Chris real quick. I've known Chris for 15 years. It's hard to believe 15 years have flown by, but they have. And he's an incredible leader, an incredible trainer, and an incredible motivator, okay? he has the great ability to create leaders who can duplicate what he has done. That's what this business is all about, is duplication, taking somebody who's a strong leader and introducing them to other people that have that potential and helping them become leaders too. The more people you help succeed, the better off you are. That's the great thing about this business. And that's totally different from corporate America, where if you're a manager, you have a person working in your team that you recognize as being maybe better than you, you're going to hide that guy. You're going to hide him so your boss doesn't see him, doesn't realize it's somebody with that much value. In network marketing, you celebrate the leaders the potential leaders you see, and you promote them as high as you can. So again, with Chris, he's been in multiple network marketing companies and has always gone to the top, always been proven himself to be a top leader and a top trainer. He is he's now with My Daily Choice, and he has made the statement that this is for his forever home, because he recognizes that this business has the best of everything. And he'll talk to you a little bit more about that. He's currently a 50K affiliate, which I know is just the stepping stone to going all the way to super affiliate. And he's enjoying life. He originally from Maryland, decided he wanted to move to Florida, built his business there. Decided he wanted to spend some time in California. That's where he lives now. The beautiful thing about this business, you can build it from anywhere. So without further ado, I want to introduce you to my good friend, Chris Bailey. Chris, you out there?
I am right here, Dale. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Man, first of all, I just want to thank you for inviting me on today. This is one of my favorite things to do, is to be on Mondays with Dale. It makes me feel like a superstar.
Recording in progress.
Oh, there we go. Good. It must have got shut off because I turned it on originally. Well, so anyway, Chris, tell me a little bit about, we got some new people on here, people that may not know you. So before we get right into the training, give us a little history of Chris Bailey.
All right. So as you said, I grew up in the Washington, D.C., Maryland area. And, I had a kind of rough time growing up. I barely graduated high school. I had to go to summer school, not once, but 2 times for my own language. I've never been to college. And but I was hungry for something. I knew that I might not have been book smart, but I felt like I had good hustle in me. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to go to college. Obviously I'm not smart enough to do that, but what can I do to make some serious money? And so I became basically a serial entrepreneur, trying all kinds of different little businesses and, traditional businesses where I was trying to do a little computer store and all this kind of stuff. And, I did okay with that. But when I discovered network marketing, that's when my life changed forever. And it's funny because when I was introduced to my first network marketing company, I didn't know anything about it. I never did it before. And I signed up really just to support my friend. And because I was like, okay, I can use this. It was actually a service. I was like, I can use this service. And little did I know that my life was going to be completely changed forever. And I will tell you guys what really did it for me. So when I signed up in that business, and that was before the fuel treatment business, I had went on vacation to Palm Springs, which is basically the desert. And I was like, well, let me see what this company is about that I signed up for. It was like 3 months that I had signed up for it. And I didn't do anything. And then when I saw they had a magazine and a video showing people living their dreams, and while, everybody else was at work, they were out playing basketball and traveling the world and living their dreams. Man, when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, I didn't know you could make this kind of money. And then that's when I got so super excited. I called my friend from vacation now, and I said, man, when I get home, I'm going to kill this business. All right. I was that super excited about it. And I'm hoping that some stuff I showed some of y'all today trigger you the way that triggered me, because that was the one time that my life drastically changed. So long story short, I came home and I was on fire, man. I got so super excited, and I started, recruiting everybody, and I was what they call ignorance on fire. I didn't know what I was talking about, but I was so excited. Everybody was joining. The problem with that company was you didn't make money when you were signing all these people up, and they had to get a license before you could even earn commissions and all that stuff. Hence, the fuel treatment business that Dale and I met at years ago, that came across my lap, and I said, you know what, this is what I need to do. And actually, what really made me leave that company, because I did love that company, is the real estate market was tanking, okay? Because that was a real estate home-based business. And I started writing on the wall. I was like, man, let me get out of this thing. And then actually before the fuel treatment, I went to another company that was another service kind of based products. And I did very well. I was hitting the top of the company really fast, but the money was sucky. It was terrible. It was a terrible compensation plan. All your money was made on recruiting. There was no residual income. Here I was hitting the top of the company, and my residual check was like $335. Okay. All the money was made when all these new people were coming in. And I'm like, this is not what I signed up for. I want to earn what we call beach money. I want to be able to build a business. And then once I get it to a certain point, I don't want to have to keep working it. And then that's when the fuel treatment business. So the month that I was hitting the top of that company, I quit. And I started with the Fuel Factor X product. In my first month, I made more than I was making at that other company when I was hitting the top of it. And man, I fell in love with it ever since. And I've been using this product now for over 15 years. It's absolutely amazing. I met wonderful people like Dale, Josh Zwagel, Chris Robinson, Phil Reynolds, Sherry Chambers, you name it, a lot of these leaders. I met them in that business by coming to events, hint, hint. All right. So we all met up at conventions. None of us were on the same teams. And that's how we became friends. So that's the story. And as a lot of you all know, in that fuel treatment business, I hit the very top of the company, along with, quite a few people I just mentioned. And Joshua Zwagel, our CEO, also had hit the top. The difference between Joshua Zwagel, myself, and Dale Franklin, Dale and I, we got a few years under our belt. Joshua Zwagel hit the top of the company at like 20 years old. Right? So this guy is just so brilliant. And fortunately for all of us, Josh took the money that he made from that company and started this company. Okay, this is why it's so important that you make events and network and keep everybody as friends. Because when he started this company, I didn't start with him because, quite frankly, I just didn't want to be with a startup. And I thought Josh was just too excited with his compensation, talking about he was going to pay out 85%. I was like, man, that ain't going to last. So anyway, so I didn't join him in the beginning like Chris Robinson did. And so we took a little different path, but we all remained friends. And here we are today. Okay. And as Dale said, the freedom, I've joined other businesses. And just like my first one with the real estate, which I probably would have stayed there forever if the real estate market didn't tank, something always has happened with all these other companies that made me have to leave them. For example, my last one that I was with right before My Daily Choice was a travel company. And this travel company, was making over $1 billion a year. They were the #1 travel company like that in the world. And when COVID hit, man, it tanked. Okay. And when Josh Zwagel invited myself, Dale Franklin, and a couple of other leaders to corporate and said, hey, you guys need to come here, and showed us the future of this opportunity, that's when I knew I found a home. Okay. And as Dale said, my plan is to be here forever, because everything that Josh is doing and has done, he said he was going to do, and it's happening a whole lot faster than I expected. All right, the growth and all the new product lines and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm super excited about it. Just one more thing too, as Dale mentioned, I've been with about 4 different companies that I hit either the top of or close to the top of. But again, just like the travel business, I was ranking up and then COVID hit, and that completely, wiped away all the success I was having. And this is just a side note. What makes me super excited about My Daily Choice is the fact that they do have a diversified line of products. And I know a lot of you guys don't personally see them yet, but also know that you don't have to keep your business to just your country. Okay, you can expand your business to other countries. I mean, how many of y'all know people in the U.S.? You can build a team in the U.S. So that's one of the things that I love about this company, and why I feel like I'm at the right place, right time, right people. And I hope you feel that way today. And when I show you some of this compensation, you should feel that way by the end of this Zoom.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks. You're absolutely right. You mentioned a couple of things about the fact that we were all on separate teams in the old company. And when we came over to this company, we all ended up on the same team. So here we got, and you got to remember, we're on different teams, and yet we became friends, even though we knew we weren't going to make money off each other. That's a beautiful thing about this business. You don't have to be part of a team to become friends, and you never know what's going to happen down the road. So here we are, all on the same team now. We're all doing fantastic, and it's exciting times. I don't want to hold things up because I want to get right into to your training on the comp plan. So go ahead, my friend. Take it over and show us what we need to know.
All right. One more thing I want to mention too before we get into the comp plan training is the relationships you build. Like Dale said, we were all on different teams, and there's a couple of people in here like Dr. Blessing and Elder, who was in the fuel treatment business with us years ago. And because we've kept those contacts and friendships, we're all back in business together, which makes a huge deal here. Okay, so let me go ahead and share my screen. And again, everybody, welcome again. If you're not familiar with me, my name's Chris Bailey. I'm a 50K affiliate, and I'll be honest with you guys and transparent, because that's what I like to do, because stuff happens. All right, so I came in the company, and I was ranking up really fast. I hit 50K affiliate really fast. And then things happened in my life where I wind up getting a divorce, and wind up relocating, newly single, moved to Fort Lauderdale, Florida, where it's like paradise. And I took a good little time off of my business. Okay, I was actually kind of out of pocket for well over a year. And the cool thing is, the great thing about this type of business is, you earn residual income. All right. So even though I was on the beach and I was out hanging out and enjoying, my new lifestyle, income was still coming in through My Daily Choice. So that's one of the greatest things about residual income, is that, you can do that. So now I'm back in the saddle. As Dale said, I relocated once again to Los Angeles, California. I moved out here to be with my girlfriend so that we could focus on business. So you will see Chris Bailey cranking some new ranks up. And one of my biggest focuses is the market here. You guys, I want to help you guys rank up so that we can really expand our businesses and help you guys expand your businesses all over the world. Because you guys, there are so many great things about the African market. And quite frankly, a lot of it's better than the US market. And I mentioned this time and time again, and you're seeing it right now. I said the African market is going to pass up all the other markets in the company. And if you haven't been aware, Africa just, matter of fact, not even the complete Africa, just Nigeria alone has passed the UK in production. So my true belief is, and I'm not just saying this, I truly believe that the African market will pass the US market. Okay, so guys, when I go over this stuff with you today, try to make sure that you understand it. And if you don't, Dale showed you 2 comprehensive videos that I did on the website, on his site, that you can go to and watch it, because those are really detailed. They're very long, right? Videos that I did, but they're very informative. So, and Also, I want to just really get you guys to understand it's a really exciting time right now because we rolled out the brand bucks, and I haven't learned enough about it to really include it in today's training. But over the next week, I plan to master it, and I'm going to have a new presentation online that I feel is going to be my best presentation I've ever done in any home-based business I've been a part of. All right. That's how exciting today is right now with My Daily Choice. So let's get right into the comp plan basics. First, I want to just share with you guys, and I'm speaking from experience and not just because I'm in My Daily Choice, some things that this company does that I've never seen in the industry. And not only was I with $1 billion a year company before that, but I also was with the fastest growing home-based business on the planet to get to $100 million. I was with that company. I was with, just some really, really good companies before joining My Daily Choice. And even those companies didn't have these things that I'm getting ready to share with you. Okay. First one is the 85% BV payout. Okay. And again, this is funny because it's the reason why I did not join this company in the beginning, because I thought Josh was, never going to keep this up. Well, guess what? He's keeping it up, which has led to My Daily Choice having some of the top earners in the entire world in the home-based business space. Okay. Matter of fact, the #1 female in the world making over, and let me say this out loud, making over $1 million a month is in My Daily Choice. Only one female that I know in the history of home-based businesses making $1 million a month. So a lot of top earners from other companies are coming to My Daily Choice. That's a big hint, okay, that we have the deal. All right. All right. The next one is the 4th rank startup. And, a lot of times we take it for granted when we say come in as an executive. Man, this is such a big deal that we don't really understand the true benefit of this. Let me explain to you guys, every company that I've been in, I've had to start from 0 and work my way up. Now, the 4th rank executive, you would have had to work your way up to executive to get all the perks and benefits of this position, where this is the only company I've ever been in where you can actually come in at that level, all right, which is just absolutely amazing to me, okay? All right, the next one is no minimum purchase required. Yeah, you can come in and purchase something for $20, right, $20 US. And what other business in the world you can start for that kind of money, okay? My last business, I had to start with $600 US, and I didn't even get anything. This company, you literally don't have to sign up for a website or any of that. All that's free. Okay. So we get a completely free affiliate program and a completely free marketing system, which is absolutely amazing. The great thing is, again, no minimum purchase, you're going to come in at a lower level, but you can upgrade to the executive at any time, which is really, really awesome. Okay. 50% rank requirement. This is one of the biggest deals. And I know that it's hard for you all to understand sometimes when you're not ranking up yet, but this is huge. If you're making a decision and a commitment to hit the top of this company, the 50% rank requirement will help you get there so much faster. Every other company I've been in, you had to have, it was like 30%, okay? And I believe it's my next slide where I'm gonna go in a little bit more detail about that. But guys, if you wanna make the most money and hit the highest ranks in the company, you're not gonna find an easier way to do it than My Daily Choice. All right, we got the auto ship rewards. We changed the name now to subscription reward, so it's cool. All right, we got the free spot in the binary for prospects. Now, what that's really designed to do, so if someone signs up for a free affiliate spot, the idea behind that is, sometimes people need to see success before they join, right? So when you give them that free spot, what happens is when you sign up other people, they're going to go under that person, and that person is going to see the growth and be like, oh my God, I got a team of 5 people, 10 people, 20 people. Let me go ahead and get active. All right. So you're supposed to use that to tell them to go ahead and get an executive pack in order to benefit from those people. So that's a really cool, unique thing, again, this company does. Check levels, 4 matches, check level 4 levels without any rank requirements. All right. And again, because you're at the 4th level rank when you do come in as executive, $1 million monthly binary. Now, this may not excite you right now, and it never excites anyone in the beginning until it becomes a problem. Okay. My last company I was with, there was so many top earners. Again, that company was around for a very long time. So some of these people were with the company 10, 15 years. And what happened was their businesses started to explode. But here was the problem. The cap in that binary was $50,000 a month. Okay. And again, you don't know it until you know it. So what happened was, you know, these people had no network marketing experience, no home base. So they never knew that this would be an issue, right? And how many of us would be happy to be making $50,000 a month, right? From the binary? Well, we all would, but here's the reality. What happens when your business takes off and you should be making $300,000 a month? Because my upline in my last business, that's what he was showing me. He had made the $50,000 in the first few days of the month. It was done before the first week even ended. So what was happening was all these, the funny thing was they didn't shut it down to say 50,000 is all you've earned. They let the thing show how much he could have earned if the cap wasn't there. He was at like 300,000 a month binary, but only could get $50,000. So the great thing about this company, guys, you're not going to have that problem. So once your business really takes off, and if you're fortunate enough, and I'm going to tell you right now, there's going to be a lot of people in our African market that's going to be making way more than $50,000 a month in the binary. Okay, make no mistake about it. And I'm speaking from experience, and I'm going to close with that. And you'll see what I'm talking about in just a few minutes. All right. No weekly income limit. The other thing with that company, the weekly income limit was $25,000. Again, my buddy was making $150,000 a month, but he was capped out. Okay. If he was with this company, he would have probably been making $500,000 a month. And I ask you this question: do you want to? Would you, if you were in his situation, would you want to make $150,000 and be capped out and watch all this money that the corporate office is keeping, or would you have rather have been making over $500,000 a month, you know, that can set you up for the rest of your life and your family for generations to come? All right, rank bonuses paid out in one-time payment. Again, very unique. Every other company out there that does the big bonuses, oh, we give you $100,000 if you reach this rank. Well, what they do is they spread it out over time. Okay, so let's say, for example, you're in another company and you get a $100,000 bonus. First of all, here, and I'm gonna get to that slide, you know, the 100,000, you get paid out all of it at one time. One time. So if something happened, you got your money. Okay, if My Daily Choice, something happened with My Daily Choice, if something happened in your life, you got that whole 100,000. If you were in probably any other company that I've ever seen that has these kind of bonuses, they pay it out monthly. So if you were with another company, you probably get about $8,000 a month for the course of a year. Now, here's what happens. Sometimes you fall out of rank qualification, right? So you drop the rank from the one that got you the 100,000 because maybe you got lazy and started chilling, or maybe you moved to Fort Lauderdale and went through a divorce and all this stuff. And you kind of, you know, start playing and having fun and, you know, don't stick with your business and it drops, right? It happens, okay? Well, if you were with any other company, you might have got 8,000, or you might even got too much, 16,000, and then you drop your rank. You're not seeing the rest of that money because the requirement is you have to maintain that rank in order to keep getting the money. All right, I asked you this question: $100,000 one time, or $16,000, you know, of that money. Okay, so guys, and there's a whole bunch of other requirements that they may have. for you to be able to get that money. So that's another huge benefit. And this is why people in the industry are flocking, top earners like a Robert Hollis, a Candace Bird Davis. They came from other companies coming here because they see what, the comp plan and what's happening here. So guys, absolutely amazing company. So let me get a little bit more in detail about each one of them. All right. So once again, this is going to be kind of a condensed training. It's not going to be the big long one where I go to the whiteboard and show a bunch of scenarios. That's on Dale Franklin's website. You can watch that at any time. But again, the 50% rank requirement, what that means is, let's say, for example, I got started today, okay, and I signed up 2 superstars. I signed up Dale Franklin and I signed up my girl Sue in Kenya, okay, and they are blowing it up. They're killing it. Okay. And it don't matter if they're both in the same leg. They both can be in my right leg. One could be in my left leg. One could be in my right leg. So the rank requirement is based on enrollment tree, right? It doesn't matter where they are. It's just that what matters is that I personally enrolled them, or, okay, let's say Dale is not quite the superstar, but I signed Dale up. But because I'm smart, and I'm going to show you this towards the end too, I'm smart and I helped Dale recruit a couple of people, somebody on Dale's team, all right? They're the one that blow it up, okay? And now, so it doesn't have to be the person you personally enrolled, but that's why you want to do what we call taproot by helping someone like Dale get off to a fast start and get a couple of signups, right? And then boom, so the 50% rank requirement means that if, for example, if it's a 100K affiliate, you need at least 50,000 from one enrollment tree leg. So Sue did, 80,000. She'd been past the 50,000, but Dale finally hits his 50,000, and now I'm a 100K affiliate. Okay, and I only signed up 2 superstars, or one person who signed up, somebody in his downline signed up a superstar. It don't have to be Dale personally, and it don't have to be Sue personally, but they're, somewhere their whole organization. Okay, and you can look at this if you go in your back office, and if you go down to reports and rank snapshot, it will show you each enrollment tree leg. It'll show you the person you personally enrolled and how much volume that whole team has. Okay, so it kind of gives you an idea. All right, so let me just give you an example. If you were with another company, what would have to happen is you'd have to sign up Dale, and you'd have to sign up Sue, and you'd have to sign up, let's say, Elder, okay, and all 3 of them have to be blowing it up, and you still got to have another leg because you still need 10% more from, another leg. So instead of 2 good legs, you need 4 in other companies, okay? Guys, it don't get no better than that. I'm telling you, it's the best thing I've ever seen when it comes to rank requirement, okay? Now let's talk about Jumpstart bonuses. Another favorite of mine, okay? And again, you want to have that duplication system where you're helping everybody on your team get going. So the Jumpstart bonuses are when you sign up affiliates, okay? The affiliates is the Jumpstart bonus. And, it's just an amazing way to get paid. And I'm going to show you just a little bit more detail. Actually, I believe it's the next slide. All right. But look at the executive. The executive gets you 4 levels of Jumpstart bonuses. So again, let's say I sign up Dale, and Dale is not the superstar, right? But Dale signs up Elder, and Elder's on my level 2, and Elder goes sign up a million people. Okay. I'm going to get 10% override production from that because I'm getting 50% from Dale, but 10%. And I'm telling you guys, it's a lot of money. It really adds up tremendously. So let me give you an example of that, okay? And this is why you always want to be an executive. You make so much more money at the executive level. This is a very old slide, but I just wanted to use something really simple to show you that it's a drastic difference in the amount of how much you would make if you're an executive and just a 1 rank below director, okay? That's a huge difference in money. So guys, and this is based off the power of 5. I signed up 5 people, those 5 sign up 5, and those 5, which would be 25, sign up 5. And this is the kind of money you would make, okay? And this is at the director's pack. This is not even at the executive. So it'll be twice that, or probably 4 times that if it was the executive levels. All right. So you can make a lot of money in those jumpstart bonuses. Okay. Now let's talk about customer acquisition bonuses. What these are is when people say, you know, I don't want to become an affiliate, but then they go to your website and they place an order. Okay. So what I like about the customer acquisition bonuses is if you do have customers that's not going to build it, it actually gives you more money in your pocket, not the first month. The affiliate and customer bonus pays pretty much the same to you in the first month, but just the months down the road. Okay. But, you know, if they're an affiliate, okay, you make more money personally if they're building a business. Okay. But that's really cool. This is made for people that's like social media influencers, right? If someone's on Instagram and they got 1 million followers and they keep getting customers, but they're not going to work the business, something like this is a great advantage to them. Okay. All right. Now let's talk about the binary. This is my favorite part of the compensation plan. Okay. And it's because it's the residual income. This is what we call the beach money. So what you want to do is you want to build a nice residual income through your team. And so what you want to do is just help everybody. All right. You help everybody. And this is where the income potential, again, this is the one that caps out at $1 million a month, where other companies, again, it's so much lower. Okay. So as you can see on the far right, it shows the cap at each rank, which is very important. Okay. Now, to qualify for this, you'd have to have 40 BV personally, or if you're a person that gets customers a lot, you have to have 80 personal customer volume. Okay. Now, the great thing is your back office shows you where you are. You know, if you go and you just look at your dashboard, it shows you where you are in this. Okay. Now, to qualify for your binary, you have to have personally enrolled 90 BV in your left leg and 90 BV in your right leg. Okay. Now, what that means is, let's say, for example, I signed up 4 people. I put 2 in my left, 2 in my right. And in my right leg, both people have 90 BV. They're both executives. But in my left leg, you know, I have one person that has 50 BV, and I have another person that has 40 BV that I personally signed up. Now you've met the requirements. Okay. So now you are binary qualified to earn checks. Now, to qualify for the check, you have to have 300 business volume in your lesser leg. Okay. Now, not to confuse anybody, but all that's in your back office. You can look at what the status is. The great thing is the points roll over each month. So let's just say, for example, you're binary qualified every month, but your lesser leg, let's say your right leg is your lesser leg, and your right leg has, you know, 90 BV that you personally enroll, but the total BV in that leg is 150. You won't get a binary check the first month, but the second month you would, because the 150 will get added on to the next month, which is, if it's 150 again, now you got 300. All right. So the money don't go anywhere. It don't disappear. It's just waiting for you to cash that check. All right. So that's really cool, because a lot of companies will flush out your lesser leg, even if you're not getting paid from it. Okay. All right. As I mentioned, the one-time rank bonuses are absolutely amazing. Starting off from $100 and going all the way to $500,000. Okay. Now, after you get the one-time rank bonus, the very next month, okay, you're going to now start getting a bonus based on the rank that you continue to hold. So let's say you hit 1K, okay, you get $100 the next month, and then the very next month after that, you're getting $50 every single month, as long as you maintain that rank, all right, until you move up to the higher rank. So once you move up to 5K, all right, you're going to get actually going the wrong direction. You're going to get the $500 bonus, and then the very next month, okay, instead of $50, you're going to start getting $150. All right, this is really cool, guys. Extra money, extra money, extra money. Okay, and all you're doing is helping people, helping people, helping people. All right, well, global bonus pool. This is another thing that excites me. And I always tell everybody, and I'm getting ready to show you this in a second, is you want to make it a goal to get 4 new signups every single month. Okay. This is based on new signups. They can be an affiliate, they can be a customer, it could be 2 affiliates and 2 customers. As long as it equals 4 and they have at least 40 BV, you're going to get 1 share of the bonus pool. Okay. Now, here's the cool thing. There's no limit to the amount of shares you can get. So if you got 8 new signups personally, and they all have 40 BV and above, you're going to get 2 shares of the pool. You can get 100 shares. All right. You just focus on getting better and getting new signups every single month, and you'll qualify for that bonus pool, which is 2% of the millions of dollars that this company makes every single month. Put in that pot, and you share it with everyone else that qualifies. Okay. All right. Now the rank requirements. All right. Now I want you to understand the rank requirements is totally different than the binary requirement. Okay. They're totally different. Okay. The binary, you can get started today and, earn that binary check and not even hit any ranks. Okay. You can be a builder and getting the binary every single month and, not even rank up. Okay. But the ranks allow you to get more binary, number one. Okay. And it also allows you to get more check match, more, leadership stuff, all that stuff kicks in with the ranks. Okay. So what are the rank requirements to start? So at executive, again, you're getting the 4 levels of check match and everything. But once you start moving up the ranks, like 1K affiliate, 5K, this is where it changes a little bit. Okay. This is where you need to have a team of serious people, because you need to have 3 personals, all right, 3 personals that have that are at executive or higher. All right. In other words, they all have 90 BV personally. So in the case again, I sign up Dale Franklin, okay, and Dale has to have 90 BV or more for me to be a 1K affiliate or a 5K affiliate. Okay. So does Sue. So does my 3rd person. Okay. So again, if there's any questions about this as you're starting to rank up, you got us leaders, because I know sometimes the compensation plan can be a little hard to understand, but that's what we're here for. But your back office does show your status and what ranks and where you are. Okay. So like I said, there's a few things every month that I think everybody should shoot for. When you're a new affiliate, because you haven't talked to your friends, your family, you haven't posted on social media yet, right? Because you're brand new, you need to shoot for the 10 and 2. All right. That's 10 customers and 2 new affiliates in your first 30 days. Every time you enroll somebody, you need to have them do that. And the way that we do it best, okay, is to have a business launch for a new person. So when someone new signs up, you can do a Zoom, or you can go do a home meeting, or if you're at a place that has the office, like in Lagos, people can, you can bring them there, whatever it takes. Okay, get your 10 and 2. Now, when we say 10 and 2, that's typically 10 customers, 2 new affiliates. I don't care if it's all 12 affiliates. All right. You just want 12 signups in your first 30 days to have 40 BV or more. That's all that matters. Okay. So let's just say 12. All right. And who cares what the combination is? Okay. That will get you 3 shares of the bonus pool. Let me tell you something. You'll be a 1K affiliate. You'll be a 1K affiliate if they all did executives. Okay. Here's the deal, guys. When you have someone new, they're super excited. All right. They're excited from what they've seen. They want to make money. You help them get to 1K affiliate, because they're going to make some really good money. They're also going to earn the bonus at 1K, the $100. Then the next month, they're going to start off basically with $50 in their pocket before the month even starts. Man, it just makes sense. Okay. And you keep doing that over and over, help all your new people get off to a super fast start. You're going to hit the top of this company. Okay. And let that become a habit. Now, after your first 30 days, I always say focus on being binary qualified. Okay. By having, 2 signups personally in your left, 2 sign up in your right, and then shoot for getting 4 new signups every month. Okay. Shoot for getting 4 new signups so you're qualifying for the bonus pool every single month. and then helping those new people do what? Get their 12. Okay. You do that as a system, man, you're going to make more money than you could ever dream of. Your people are going to make more money than they can ever dream of. You're going to give them the promise that you gave them when they signed up and you said you were going to help them be super successful. Okay. So remember, I said that the binary is one of my favorite ways to get paid. This is just a really simple duplication model. Okay. Again, this is you getting 4, your 4 getting 4, their 4 getting 4, which we know never happens this way, but this is just an idea. Okay. Remember, you want to shoot for 4 every single month, because the whole idea here is if you found 4 that got 4, that got 4, that got 4, right? We'd all be going to Disney World. The reality of it is a lot of people come in, they're super excited. And Dale talked about this a few minutes ago. They go home, they talk to their spouse, they talk to a family member, they talk to a friend, they talk to their neighbor, and they go, is that one of them pyramid things or whatever, steals their dreams. The next thing you know, they lost their dream, right? So that's why I say do 4 every month, because again, if you have 4 serious people, okay, 4 builders, that's when your life is going to be completely changed forever. All right. Now, I just want to share with you guys the vision about where we're going and what's happening right now. So we've had 2 people who hit 50K affiliate in Nigeria in record time. I mean, 3 months. And from what I understand, one of them earned over 20 million Naira in 3 months. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, can you imagine that kind of money? We're all one person away. Imagine if you were the person that signed up either one of those 50K affiliates. Or what if you signed up one in your left and one in your right? Or what if you signed up, again, I use Dale for an example, you signed up Dale, who signed up someone who became 50K affiliate. All right, guys, you got to progress. You got to work on getting your 4 every single month, and this will automatically happen. So this is me right here, pictured next to one of the owners of the company that Dale, myself, Jay-Z, all of us met at. And this was when we were in Lagos, Nigeria, all right, doing a big event. And it was so cool. And this is the vision that I want to leave you guys with. This is what's happening right now. We're in the process of doing this right now, where we completely exploding in different markets, okay? That's the whole facility behind me. So you see the chair is empty where I was sitting, because now I'm up on the stage speaking, okay? I want you guys to have that success. I want to come there and be on that stage, and instead of the owner of the company, okay, the owner of the company could be there, but that could be Dale Franklin, right? The owner of the company could be there, and man, we just rock this thing, y'all. I'm here to tell you all that when I got started, all right, building that team in Africa years ago with this same exact product, okay, but this is a better company. You'll make way more money in this company, but people were making, all right, insane money in Africa back then, as you can see with these numbers, okay? And that's just one place. This was Port Harcourt, okay? It was a movie theater, and we had like 3 meetings like this, and all these were guests because we had so many guests. The affiliates had to stay outside because there was no room to have both the affiliates and the guests. How cool would that be? Imagine if 100 people in that room right there were part of your guests, of your team, okay? This is the vision I want to leave you all with. This is what's available to you because, again, people in Africa are way more business-minded. They're way more hungrier than, typically people in other countries. So this is why I said months ago that the African market's going to pass everybody up. This was in Zimbabwe, all right? And again, we had 3 meetings, all right, that day, and all 3 of them were packed, just like you see there. This was in Cameroon, okay? And again, this was multiple places in Cameroon. This was one stop of a couple other places. We did the big Hilton Hotel that was massive, all right? And now it's, that's where we are right now, okay? Guys, the sky's the limit. Here's what I want you to understand. Share this with everyone, okay? As Dale said before, get them on a Thursday call. You get them on, we get them in, okay? We're going to fire up your business. What you have to be good at is just inviting people. invite them to the office if you're in Lagos. You don't even have to be in Lagos. From what I understand, one of those 50K affiliates drives a couple of hours every week, but he never misses a meeting. And not only that, but they do trainings there. You're hearing from people. Imagine bringing your guests to the Lagos office. And if you're not in Lagos, but you send them there, okay? Always pre-enroll them first, though, okay? You pre-enroll them, they go to the Lagos office, and they see this guy standing there who say, I've been in this business for 90 days, and I've made 20 million Naira so far. Guess what they're going to do? Get super excited, okay? So, guys, I'm telling you, you're in the right place, right time, right people, right everything. You're here, okay? Let's get super excited. This comp plan is second to none. It's the best that I've ever seen with all the companies I've been with, billion-dollar companies, $100 million in 1 year company. I mean, all of that stuff. And My Daily Choice has the best of everything that I've ever seen, okay? And I'm speaking from experience. If you're a network on here, you can probably give me a nod yes, okay? If you've been with multiple companies, you ain't never seen nothing like this, all right? So with that being said, I'm going to turn it back over to the Honorable Mr. Dale Franklin, who is just a tremendous leader. Man, Dale gives his everything he has for you guys. He does so much behind the scenes with meeting with corporate, making sure you guys, you know, get better service, get different ways you can get paid. All that's Dale Franklin, okay? So I want y'all to really show him a lot of love, and also show him a lot of love by packing the Thursday Zooms, okay? This guy gives everything he can. He puts his personal money into making sure you guys have whatever tools and services you need to be super successful, okay? So with that being said, I'm turning it back over to you, Dale. Thanks so much. You know, I love when you have me on these Mondays.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You did a wonderful job. I can actually feel the energy coming off the screen. I mean, people are excited. I can just tell everybody's fired up. You do such a fantastic job. And, you know, and you showed those pictures of back in the day when we were with our previous company, and you know, you made a tremendous amount of money with that company, and those people that ran that company were wonderful people. They made a few mistakes, but they were wonderful people. And this comp plan right now is like so far ahead of the one we had back then, that just doing the same amount of business that we did back then today, you'd make 3, 4, 5, 6 times your money. It's just incredible what this comp plan is. And you know, Chris, again, I enjoy you on this call. Every time you come on, you always bring it. You always bring the excitement. You always bring the information. I thank you so much. I'm so blessed to have you as a friend and as a partner. For the rest of you, remember this call is, we're a little over, and I'll be real brief here, but remember this call is for you guys. Every week, this is for you. So if there's things that we're not giving you, or things you think we could enhance, reach out to me on Facebook, on WhatsApp, on Telegram, and give us some ideas. Sue and Sue gave us some ideas the other day, and we changed up a couple things. Stephen's done the same thing. Feel free to let us know where we can optimize this business for you. And you know, again, don't forget what we talked about as far as how we want this business to work. Invite people to Thursday, onboard them with a video, and then get them on to Mondays with Dale. Just keep doing that. Repeat, repeat, repeat. And you will, within no time at all, you're going to be so far ahead of people you know financially. You're going to, and the thing is, as they see what you're doing, and they see you're getting a better life, and they see that you're having things that they can't have, guess what they're going to do? They're going to reach out to you and say, hey, what are you doing? Tell me about this. Or people you've already talked to go, hey, I know I said no 6 months ago, but I'm seeing things that you're posting on Facebook and stuff like that. I want you to talk to me a little bit more about this. They're going to come back. Remember, a no is never a no forever. It's a no for now. Okay. So having said all that, guys, thanks for staying on a little later today. I love every one of you. I want nothing more than to see you all succeed. This is a beautiful thing about this business, is the more I help you, the more I can, it helps me. The more you help me, the more I can help others. And that's the whole idea behind this business, is to help as many people succeed as possible. Chris mentioned that Africa is going to be the biggest market. I absolutely, totally, completely believe that. Yeah, I have not a doubt in my mind that Africa is going to repeat itself from the 2008-2009 growth spurt that we had with this product, and it's going to explode even further. So, guys, be blessed. Thank you for coming on. Remember our Thursday call. Remember just follow the 3 simple steps to building this business, and we'll all be soon at a convention somewhere, and I'll be able to meet you in person. I'll be able to give you a big hug, tell you how proud I am of you, and we'll move on and change a lot of other lives. So having said all that, have a great week. Love y'all. See you soon. Thanks again, Chris.
All right, bye everybody. Love y'all. Peace.